Hello. Welcome back. Last time I played this, I thought I was at the end of the game. But it looks like I wasn't. There's another storyline. And to just show how much I don't care about this, I don't even remember the name of the character. I don't know who we're playing as. I know who he is, but I don't.
I wonder if little Artie got away all right.
They had to leave last time.
Wasn't
I
that
love
the
the cutscene.
caper? I thought he'd never cut the power. Well, I hope she likes it.
That wasn't very nice, what you did to Arthur.
What did you do while I was out?
Stuff.
I can't wait to finish this.
Chanterelle? You're a master of
Move on to something else.
conversation. Look what I got you in the warehouse.
Hey,
Oh,
who knows? Maybe I'll be surprised and actually
she's so pretty.
care about this the most out of all of them. I don't think so.
It's a fair bit of Christmas there, isn't it?
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
They're all quite mad, you know, the Home Army lads.
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
I think they want the Germans to come back. It's the shame of it, you see.
You bloody knew!
For heaven's sake, Artie, times are hard, but you and I are neighbours from way back.
The tanks are hollow, Ollie.
Ollie, that's the name. Okay.
What's that?
The tanks, they're made of papier-mâché.
Like we made at school.
We could have fought them. If they didn't really have tanks.
Did you know they were fake?
Of course not.
I wouldn't have had to lie my way off that train.
I would have told the lads. Would have risen up.
But Ollie,
God,
you were the General Secretary.
I did.
You must have known.
Don't forget a thing like that.
I lied my way off that train.
If we'd have known, we'd have risen up. We'd have had to.
I promised Percy I'd keep him safe.
We'd have saved you. And everyone else's kids.
Didn't you hear me? I have to go find him.
How? The bridge is crawling with policemen.
There's that thingamajig you told me about.
But I was going to use that.
You were going to leave me.
No, of course not.
Mother.
You're my daughter.
They'll never believe you're a bridge inspector.
You're right. You're always right. Take this to the Maidenholm Bridge and tell the bobbies you're there to fix the bridge works.
And from Maidenholm, I can get to Appleholm.
Oh, and say hello to Percy for me.
Well then. See you on the other side.
I don't see how you could have not known.
I couldn't have known about the tanks, Meg. I'd never have forgotten such a thing. I'll see the General. He'll tell you. He'll tell us I never knew. Margaret? He has to. Margaret? Ah, for fuck's sake!
Someone's broken in.
In which Oliver learns a grave and terrible secret. It's been quite some time since Oliver had entertained a guest. Were always the visitors that came in the night and attempted to make off with Oliver's belongings, and occasionally his life. Not a proper guest. It was a welcome surprise when Oliver's old neighbor, Little Artie, came for a visit. Oliver had not seen Little Artie since that man began infesting all the televisions of Hamlin Village. Once upon a time, Little Artie had been the weedy boy next door. He had his nose in a book practically since he'd been born, until Sally Boyle came to live with him, and from then on, he was following Sally around like a pup. But Little Artie had grown up. He was now very tall, if still rather stringy, and so the two boys quickly decided it was high time to go on an adventure. I have not been to the military camp in some time, said Oliver, and they have many good things to eat there. Don't mind if I do, said no longer little Artie, who talked like that. So off they went. And while the antique gentlemen in the military camp huffed and puffed after Artie with their bayonets, Oliver brought home many tasty treats. But Artie had brought back a secret. It weighed no more than a piece of paper. Indeed, it was a piece of paper, but it weighed heavy on Oliver's heart, for Oliver and the other townsfolk of Wellington Wells had spent the long, hungry years of the occupation, considering the many tanks the German had in their military camp. These same tanks had rolled across Britain like monstrous, fire-breathing tortoises, eating up all of Britain's finest boys who had opposed them. When the Germans demanded their cursed tribute, the townsfolk considered the tanks and gave up their children. But the tanks in the military camp were not the tanks of steel and fire. Artie had brought back a strip of newspaper from one of the tanks. He told Ollie that the tanks the Germans had left behind were made of paper and glue. And so the townsfolk could have risen up against the Germans. They could have protected their children. They could have protected you, oh best beloved. But had Oliver known this grave and terrible secret? He did not know. For, you see, Oliver's memory was riddled with holes, like a church made of cheese whose congregation was mice. And he might indeed have known. For the Germans would have needed quite a lot of paper to make dozens of papier-mâché tanks. And so they would have asked the general. And who had been the general's aide de camp but Oliver himself? Oliver did not like to believe that he might have known such a secret. Indeed, if he had known such a secret, he could never forgive himself. But why would he not have told the townsfolk, and risen up with them against the Germans, and rescued the children, including the best beloved? And so Oliver set off to ask the general what had happened.
Look, down there. Waste
It's harder,
drops.
but he's
I
slower,
think they're
slower
setting up
too.
some kind of bomb.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I can take everything for now. Defuse the bomb. I will, but I don't know. It's actually just kill opponent in one shot. Okay, let's go. Multi-tool. Oh, the extractor, whatever that is. Pick up doll, but it just got here.
I'm playing with that.
Sorry.
Oh, picture. It's perfect right where she is.
Dear Margaret.
I wish...
I'm playing with that.
Dear Margaret.
I wish I could have saved you.
Okay, let's go.
Go eat a banger, you leaky scunner!
Uh oh, there's a timer. I didn't realize.
There they are! Now!
Can't remember this. Starkey to go on leave. Sergeant Oliver Starkey, a 3-time Army boxing champion, has been recommended for a combat decoration. Ollie always did like to mix it up, says a former colleague who declined to be named for fear that Starkey might not actually have gone on holiday. Starkey's penchant for pugilism had twice previously resulted in his being stripped of his sergeant rank. However, those same talents always helped him restore his rank afterwards. This decoration ceremony will take place when he returns from his holiday. Great. Great start to things. Awesome. Really? Let's see about that.
Sleep! Breathe! We've come to the end of our time! We've come to the end of our time! Lay still, you bastard! Where the hell are they getting explosives?
Explosive droid unit slightly slower in your system. So forget about you. Okay, that's nice actually. I hope it actually does something. Extra items.
I think they're setting up some kind of bomb.
I think we might need to get out of here.
Nice.
Well, lad, this is what we trained for.
Piece of shit. No way, no way, no way, no way. It's over. I should have killed him. Thought he would stay stunned like that for a little longer. The fuck? Where are they? Great. Wasn't moving. I have this. Didn't know I had it. I didn't want to take the axe. Inventory expansion, that's nice. I dropped it.
Don't forget all your things on the ground floor. You don't want to leave them behind.
Better get everything I can scavenge out of there.
Careful, those people might still be here.
I didn't want that.
Where the hell do I get out of here? The doors are blocked.
We can't stay here. The roof's going to fall on our heads any minute.
How about we go back up and jump off the roof?
Are you crazy?
Well, I have that parachute, so it's better than it sounds.
You're going to take a parachute up to the roof and jump off?
If you've got a better idea, don't be shy. Christ on toast!
Tell the man I said hello. You never liked me, did you? Go forth and sin no more. Now I just need to get up on that roof.
You're not seriously going to jump off the roof?
Come on, live a little. Bad choice of words, sorry. Lucky I don't believe in ghosts.
You setting that fuse, right? Well, what if Private What's his name lied to us?
Calm down, he's not stupid. We've got him locked up. If we don't come back, he'll starve to death.
They've captured one of the Home Army lads.
He could signal somebody through the window.
Then why don't you fuck off back to Canary House if you're worried about it?
guess we'll meet in hell.
Away and boil your tatties! Shut your puss, Barry Boss! Tap my fat box, you weasel-headed gobshite!
I think they're going to blow up the tower. I think they're setting up another bomb.
Where the hell are they getting explosives?
Oh, wait. They're missing something. No, I think they found it. I think they've stuck the fuse in. They're running away from it. You're going to break your legs. If you're very lucky.
Well, I've always wanted to try it. Parachuting, I mean. I've already broken my legs once. Don't recommend it. If this doesn't work, I won't feel stupid for long.
Trucks away!
Margaret, wait for me! For Christ's sake! Ah, for fuck's sake! Hope those fucking wankers like rubble. I'm never going back there. Doesn't matter. He'll tell me I didn't know about the tanks. He's got to.
But we can't get into the military. camp. I wonder if that soldier can help. The one the wastrels kidnapped.
I feel surprisingly poorly for a man who's just jumped off a building.
Your blood sugar's probably low. You better use one of those syringes. You're going to break your legs. If you're very lucky.
Well, I've always wanted to try it. Parachuting, I mean. I've already broken my legs once. This time, hope those fucking wankers like rubble. I'm never going back there. Doesn't matter. He'll tell me I didn't know about the tanks. He's got to.
But we can't get into the military camp. I wonder if that soldier can help. The one the wastrels kidnapped.
I feel surprisingly poorly for a man who's just jumped off a building.
Your blood sugar's probably low. You better use one of those syringes. There. Don't you feel better? Maybe you could find a beehive nearby and steal some honey.
I prefer to think of it as harvesting. There we go. Almost as sweet.
You're a real charmer, aren't you?
You're a tough crowd, Meg. You know that.
Verken justice! Nicht bei Aloha! Mother! Break! Mother! Break! I told you! Gleiter!
Well, lad, this is what we trained for.
All right, now you can make one of those sugar hypodermics. Now don't forget to use it if you start feeling weak. But don't overdo it. It can really hurt you if you take too much.
You're here. You know you're here. No, please, stop! not as invisible as you thought, are you? Run away and hide. Well, you're not my problem, I guess. I guess there's nothing we can do from there. Who's gonna clean that up? I guess there's nothing we can do from that. Was Uncle Jack before he was Uncle Jack? I can't remember.
What happened to the gardens? We used to have gardens.
Don't worry, I'm coming to get you.
Wait. Is that Ollie Starkey? Never mind then.
You don't want me to rescue you?
You'll only make it worse. Somehow.
Sorry, laddie, I need your help.
Hope they attack before I get too much older. My back is killing me.
Where are the Americans? Where are the Russians?
I hope I've not made you late for supper.
home is his castle!
Go forth and sin nae more. So, how'd they get you? Did they sneak into the camp?
I, got lost.
I think he deserted.
Oh, taking French leave, or were you full out deserting?
It's always march, 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 drill, 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 and stabby, stabby, stabby with our bayonets. For years. The Cherries are never going to come back, are they?
I need to go and talk to the General, but they won't let me cross the bridge.
Well, they won't let you through the front gate either. Well, I suppose I do owe you. Listen, just tell Sergeant Oldcastle you know what happened on Trim Street.
What happened on Trim Street?
What happened on Trim Street?
Well, I'm not telling you that.
I guess you're not heading back then.
I guess not.
See you when I see you then.
Not if I see you first.
Don't just stand there and gawp. Hop to it!
We'll clean it again.
I made a doll of Mum.
It's very like her.
Is it? I wasn't sure.
She was a tad taller.
It's a doll?
She was taller.
That's not very funny.
Well, I thought it was. I'm sorry. You miss her.
I guess. It's just how everything is now. Nothing's the same. The way things were doesn't even seem real. I sort of miss it, and it doesn't seem real.
You have too much wisdom at your age. It's hardly fair. I got to be a complete numpty until I was 30. What are you smiling for?
I like marching. Gives you a sense of purpose.
Could be worse.
Sally Boyle could help me. She don't do house rules out here, does she?
happened to the gardens?
Nothing more we can do for him.
Look at the hollow man.
Guess it's none of my business, really. Nothing much to fuss about, I guess.
Wait a second. Why does this house look familiar?
Because you've been passing it every week for a decade?
Why do I have a vague memory I stashed one or two presents from a future self in there?
It's vague because you were drunk.
No one likes a nag, Margaret. Let this be a lesson to you then.
It's him! He's the killer! Oh!
You wouldn't happen to remember exactly where, would you? For once, she's silent. Well, that is better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick, as the Yanks say. Sorry about the beard. Don't mind me, love. I'm just here to read the meter.
My eyesight isn't that bad.
I thought we could have a chat about Trim Street.
You shut your bloody mouth, you fat bastard! Let him pass, lads. He's not getting past the front gate anyway. Just this once. Try it again, and I'll kill ya.
I'm not sad. It's chafing, is all.
I wouldn't say that where the Sarge could hear you.
Guard duty again.
Is that yours?
Find something and put it away. Run!
One more time. I'm gonna end up with no plan survives contact with the enemy, you know?
sad today.
You're a bit nosy.
You don't have to be mean,
I am mean. Ask anybody.
but you don't have to be.
You're right. It seems some of the lads over at the camp didn't like being prisoners of war, so they decided to fight back. But they lost.
What did the Germans do?
The Germans. Nothing. They got all the other prisoners who didn't fight back, made them shoot them.
Which would you have done if you'd been a prisoner of war? Fight back or...
Aye. That's a question.
Why aren't you a prisoner of war?
And that's the other one.
Ours not to question why.
Now's the time to endure, as they say.
Leave that alone, would you?
They're blowing up the distillery? In God's name, why?
So the soldiers don't get drunk all the time?
If I didn't have more important things to do, I'd put a stop to that right quick.
Oh, fucking Starkey's back.
I need to speak to the General!
Get him, lads.
What'd I ever do to them?
You know what you did.
It was a joke! Alright, it wasn't a joke.
What about the air raid shelter? It goes right under the fence.
You're right. You're always right. I should have gone through the air raid shelter.
Attention all personnel.
We're under attack!
Tonight's movie will be King Arthur Was a Gentleman, starring the hilarious
Grenade!
Ronald Shiner and Arthur Askey. Don't let this uproarious comedy.
A dud bomb? Don't you like to extract the TNT from them?
Who the hell blocked up the entrance to the air raid shelter? What if there was an air raid?
There hasn't been an aeroplane over Wellington Wells since 1950, has there?
I'm gonna have to blow a hole in it.
Well, where are you going to get explosives?
Easy. From the military camp.
But we can't get into the military camp. Well, what about the distillery? They're going to blow it up.
Right. You're always right. I wonder if they've blown it up yet.
Attention all personnel. The movie tonight will be Bulldog Sees It Through. This brilliant mystery story stars Jack Buchanan, Ronald China as Pug.
Flipping haircut. Vägnig förlägg.
Lucky I don't believe in ghosts.
Oh, you don't know what you've got till it's gone.
Well, if you can't remember things, maybe you shouldn't be drinking.
You're right. You're always right.
Well, they obviously haven't blown it up yet.
I suppose now we just wait until someone comes by with a pack full of plastique.
Help! Help! They're trying to kill me!
You have to help him.
What's he ever done for me?
Well, he might be the man with the explosives.
You're right. You're always right. Let's see what his problem is. I wonder how much liquor's left around here.
Ollie, focus.
Thank God you're here! I think they drew it to the plastique. Wait, Ollie Starkey?
Look, I don't have to help you if you'd rather work it out with the plagueies.
It's Baden Powell. We were in the Punjab together.
Did you know him?
Haven't the foggiest.
Are you gonna help me out? Are you gonna help me out here, Starkey?
Well, this'll blow a nice hole in the air raid shelter. Oh, now I remember Baden Powell. Real kiss-ass he was.
Nil nisi bonum, Ollie.
Is that what you do while I'm scrounging all day, studying Latin? What's the bloody use of that? Sorry you had to see that.
Attention all personnel. It is time to paint the tanks again. If your feet are sore from marching all day, take a break and join the painters next Monday. Any volunteers?
I hope this is enough dynamite.
You better cover your ears.
Now, what's more fun than that?
Lots of things.
Now, we'll just go down there and pop up inside the fence. How the hell does all this work?
Aren't you supposed to be at work?
I quit.
A soldier's allowed to quit.
I guess we'll find out, won't we? I don't think he'll want me back at any rate. Not after the things I told him.
The General?
This is all his fault. The registry, the train, the way we bent over backwards.
Wait. How can I be talking to you? You're dead. I quit because you're dead. My memory's all confused. It just sloshes around in my head.
Does that make it easier to bear?
I'll give it a whirl. Ah, fond memories.
Careful. I don't think they like you very much here.
Attention all personnel. Patrols should be particularly careful in the forest. More than the usual number of plague victims have been spotted there recently.
Now's the time to endure, as they say.
Donald!
Ollie? What possessed you to come here? Here, I can smuggle you out of trouble. Just get him a card. I have to take the lads at the bridge their supper.
I'm afraid I'm on my way in, not out. But I might take you up on your offer later.
I suppose the lads will just have to wait a wee longer for their supper then.
If I have to polish my boots one more time...
I'm going to make officer. You'll see.
Attention all personnel. Soldiers found drunk on duty will be given 30 days in the prison. Soldiers found trafficking in contraband will be court-martialed and dishonorably discharged from the Home Army.
What's that?
Infiltrator! We got a live thief! Infiltrator!
Intruder should be captured alive if possible. It is
Back
not
for more
necessary to
punishment!
capture him unharmed.
The tanks were fake! The German tanks in the camp! Paper mache!
Don't take that tone with me, Sergeant. I'll call the lads.
They must have sent the real ones home after they took the town.
Yes, I don't need a bloody ghost of Christmas past.
Before the train. Tell him.
In 1946. Before they took the children.
I know when they took the children, Ollie.
We could have risen up. We could have saved them. I could have saved my daughter.
Really? Would the good townsfolk of Wellington Wells have followed me into the machine guns? Or would they all have hidden in their basements?
But after the war, you can't keep a secret like that, sir.
Ollie, the safest secret in the world is a secret no one wants to hear.
Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, Ollie, don't you recall? You used to have such a good memory. You typed all my correspondence. When they requisitioned the newspaper and the glue, they needed quite a lot.
You knew?
There's holes in my memory. Like a church made of cheese and all the congregation is mice. They have to know the truth, sir. We have to tell them.
The truth has too terrible a cost. Isn't that the decision we all made? Anyway, I'm out here in the Victory Memorial Camp. You don't think I'm the one who decides these things, do you?
Who's minding the bloody store, then?
The Executive Committee in City Hall. Why don't you drop by for a chat? I'm sure they'd happily listen to the ravings of a mad Scotsman from the Garden District.
They'd listen to you, sir.
They'd tear me apart like starved jackals, and then they'd pop a joy. I think you should visit Sally Boyle.
I don't want to forget.
Really? Because we had this exact conversation a year ago.
Oh, Margaret. I'm sorry. Margaret. Margaret!
Well, an apology makes it all better, doesn't it?
I'll ask Miss Bing.
You will not.
She'll help me.
I'm calling the lads.
You better get out of here.
How?
The cook, obviously.
Right.
Oh, this is so exciting! Put that back! stations! They're bombing us again! For England! And St. George! Oh, I hope it's the Jerrys. Please, let it be them. Oh, this is so exciting! Man your stations! It's finally happening! Oh, I hope it's the Jerrys. Please, let it be them. Man your stations! It's finally happening! Music to my ears! Oh, I hope it's the Jerrys. Please, let it be them. Man your stations! It's finally happening! Oi!
Our own wee Bannockburn.
Just pretend it is beef.
Music to my ears!
If I've done this right, you'll wake up in a bit.
Heather! Jerry! Go back to Germany, you swine!
Come back for another.
We all get what's coming to us in the end.
That's a bloody German!
Donald!
Ready to go?
I might have overstayed my welcome a bit, eh?
Hop in. Do you remember my meat pounder that I lent you 2 years ago? And you lost it smashing...
Hello? Oh my god, my mic was not working this entire time.
some television.
Awesome. Let's go.
That's quite an obsession of yours, isn't it?
I can't stand Uncle Jack's stupid face. Damn collaborator. Traitor.
Now, you bought half a bottle of whiskey in recompense, but whiskey's, let's say, 2 bob.
5.
Quiet. You want them to hear you. 2 plus half of 2 makes only 3. Seems to me you owe me at least 3.5 bottles of whiskey to even up accounts.
Oh, I hope it's the Jerrys. Please,
Open up. I'm off to feed the lads on the bridge.
You're not hiding any Starkey in that cart, are ya?
I didn't think it fit. Not unless I cut him apart at the joints and boiled him a bit.
Oh, I hope it's the
Just
Jerrys.
move along,
Please,
if you don't
let
mind.
it be there.
Highway robbery.
I make it a total of 8.5 bottles of whiskey. You owe me.
Fine, I'll get them for you next week.
I'm so glad we had this wee chat. Crap, all off. Cart's broken down. They don't engineer like they do up in Scotland. I'm gonna have to go back for parts. Do not steal the bridge boys' dinner, or I shall be
Who are you talking to?
I'd never do that to you. I'd do it to the bridge boys, but not to you.
Don't make me regret helping you, Ollie. Not again. And come back next week with my 8.5 bottles.
Bye, Donald.
Don't even think about taking anything, Ollie. You've got few enough friends as it is.
Oh, I knew about the tanks. Everybody's got to know. They've got to know. If the General will help, I'll go to Waterloo House and talk to Miss Bing. People listen to her.
I have a lot of points, man. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay.
I am in Paris.
No, you're not. Got a chunky stew somewhere. There it is. Right. Okay. Pop a flash here.
And now it's time for Funny English Custom, the show in which Jack Worthing, that's me, illuminates our jolly island.
Which Oliver gets horrible news. Oh, best beloved, the General was not an easy man to see. He lived in the military camp, far from Oliver's home, across the wasteland of the Garden District, which was filled with hungry lunatics called wastrels. Fortunately, Oliver had lived a long time in the Garden District. It had never been an easy place to live. It was only easier than seeing that man on every television everywhere you looked, as he did in the village of Hamlin. But he knew how to camp out. He'd trained for it, before the war. He knew how to move at night without being seen, and he knew the streets of the Garden District as if they were the streets of his hometown of Aberdeen. But these days a dark cloud was spread out across the Garden District like a body laid out for a wake. There were more wastrels than ever before. They were hungrier than ever before, and more desperate, like wolves in a bad winter. A poisonous fog rose every night from the river and made even empty streets unsafe. The General was burrowed deep in his military camp and surrounded by men who had once been soldiers and pretended they still were, and longed to be so again. But when he was face to face with the General, Oliver's troubles had just begun. Sir Robert was not as pleased to see Oliver as Oliver was to see him. Nor was he pleased to hear about the fake tanks. Did you know? Oliver asked. Don't be ridiculous, said Sir Robert, who was haughty. Of course I knew, said Sir Robert. And you typed up all my letters. They needed quite a lot of newspaper. Don't you remember? Oliver did not remember, but Oliver knew the General's many quirks. The General was using a particularly sharp tone of voice that he only used when he was telling the truth. Oliver's heart sank through the floor, which made his head dizzy. For now, oh best beloved, Oliver did not know what to do. It seems he had told a very big lie to all the people of Wellington Wells. Or if he had not, he had neglected to tell a very important truth. And because of deceit, the Germans had murdered you, oh best beloved. Lies must be untangled. It is easy to untangle a lie when it is freshly born, but as it ages, it becomes knotted up in the fabric of the world. Then, like the Gordian knot that puzzled the great Alexander, they must be cut. He resolved to tell the people the truth. But who would believe Oliver, who had become a stranger to all his old friends? He looked like a wastrel. For all they would know, he was a wastrel. Oliver needed to find someone else whom the people would believe. A very important someone. Sir Robert, though important, was not the King of Wellington Wells. Ever since the Germans had hanged the mayor a few days after their arrival, the town had been ruled by an executive committee operating in the shadowy corridors of City Hall. Surely they could tell the people. It would be even harder to get in to see than the General. But the people had to know the truth. If Oliver did not convince them, how could he ever make it up to you, oh best beloved? So Oliver set off to see the Miss Victoria Bing, who, he hoped, could introduce him to executive committee in City Hall. If an adventure is a series of dangers recounted from safety, then, if all went well, it might be the greatest adventure of his life. Now, give me just a tiny second here. Thank you.
I'll give it a whirl. It's a dangerous business. You step onto the tracks, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing whether you might be swept off to.
I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in again soon for more Uncle Jack.
No, no, not Uncle Jack. I have to go through here. There's a tick spot. Go get it. And some honey. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice. No, that's not what I want. There was a canteen.
I suppose all of England must be forest by now.
Remember Blake?
Ollie Starkey! I hear your house fell down.
Let me guess. A bottle of the usual.
Much as I enjoy our quotidian transactions, I'm afraid I'm in need less of a distillation and more of a ratiocination.
Oh, fuck up with the word of the day. Can we just open the gate for once?
I could, but I won't. There is a mystery that confounds the best minds of the constabulary. A pomacious puzzle, if you will. Last night, there was unexpected morbidity at the apple tree, and malevolence at the Marlus Pomiler, so to speak.
Someone died last night at the apple tree.
Find out how and why, and this bridge opens up to you like a rose in summer.
Apple tree. Okay.
You're pissing me off on purpose, aren't you?
Yes.
Yep, they're dead. Let's file a report.
You won't get past the Bobby without details. Who killed them? And how and why?
Fine! I was just trying to protect your delicate sensibilities.
I am dead, Ollie.
The gate's not locked, but someone
Hello?
built a chain.
The Bobbies have
Someone
a first
knocked
on
them
them,
in.
you know.
Fuck. Okay.
Such a sad end to a beautiful life.
Since when do you care about Bobbies?
Forget the bobbies. The tree. She's not going to produce fruit in a state she's in.
Ollie, we not hear about a murdered tree.
It's not the blights killed her. Something else. Smells like mustard. Oh dear God, tell me no one's got mustard gas bombs. That's a nasty way to die. Not that there are many cheery ones.
There's how. We just need the why and the who.
Well, maybe you'd like to wake the dead and ask them your questions.
The dead say to leave no stone unturned.
Really?
Of course not. If I could talk to the dead, I'd just ask them who murdered them.
No stone or Stone Cold Bobby.
This is our dead tree now. Fuck off!
Tad bit territorial, aren't we?
There's the one what's on it!
Maybe we shouldn't be moving them.
Oh, I did a Ken. If you're pissing off your enemies, you're probably doing something right. It happened at night, but they're not wearing the gas masks. Why would they cast them off? This one's buggered. I think someone shoved an ice pick through the filter. I'm afraid you've come to the end of your time. What the hell does that mean? Aside from the obvious.
What about that shovel?
Fertilizer, not the murder weapon.
Will he ever leave? Examine the gas masks. Did I do that already? Oh, he left. What is that? Nothing. Huh? I have examined the gas masks. What do you mean? I dropped them? I don't think I can. There's stuff outside.
Quietly now. You may have a wee headache later.
You oughtn't take people's things.
This wouldn't protect you against a ferret's fart.
Just passing through.
Fuck it again.
It's okay.
Have you got some answers for me?
It appears your lads were lured and locked into the apple tree's private park. Someone tossed in mustard gas. They choked to death.
But all the constables are equipped with...
The masks were tampered with.
But who? And why?
It appears they'd come to the end of their time.
Foggy Jack! Don't you tell anyone. There'd be a panic. Well,
Foggy
on your
Jack.
trolley. Don't forget to pop a joy before you hit the revolver.
What joy?
Please step back inside the circle, sir. Please stay in the circle, sir.
I don't have a joy, but sure, whatever.
You're looking right proper today, sir. Nice to have you back.
Right, you raggedy down a bastard. Get out! Don't darken our doorstep again.
Don't make a habit of that, right?
Do I not have a choice? We can go back in.
Well, on your trolley. Don't forget to pop a joy before you hit the revolver.
You're looking right proper today, sir. Nice to have you back.
Don't have a choice, apparently.
And people take joy on purpose.
Now, try to behave whilst you're in the village. Okay.
pass through here, sadly. Through here, maybe somehow. No.
What on earth do you think you're wearing?
That's one smiling protecting the haves from the have-nots since 1829. I better skulk past them or it's going to be a bit of a ruckus.
I can go here. They're all coming after me. It's not good.
Say goodnight.
We got down area, haven't we?
No. You just took my joy like 5 minutes ago. What? Who the fuck?
Come on over here and unpack your drink.
Lovely day for it.
I'm not surprised you're not finding what you want. I used to have more interesting stock. Then Lionel Cashier robbed me.
Lionel? Of the odds and bobs?
Sure. Went out a fly, model citizen. Where do you think his stock comes from? We haven't had factories since the late, great, thing we don't talk about. I told the bobbies, but they just laughed. He pays them off, you know.
You don't believe him, do you?
Well, supposing I were to lend you a hand.
You're not serious.
Let's suppose that bullet-headed Bobby wound up somehow in the bin near the odds and bobs. There'd be a nice commission on whatever of my stuff we retrieve.
You're going to attack a policeman?
Don't get all up on your high horse. Who cares what I'm going to do from day to day?
No questions asked. Damn. Pretty cool. I don't like that. Spitfire. Again, pretty cool. I'm not gonna get anything for now.
I'm afraid I'm not finding it.
Wait, actually, I could probably sell stuff. Let's see. What could I sell? Frying pans? Why not? That's probably everything I'm willing to sell right now.
Oh, forgot my wallet.
Nice.
Ollie, I didn't ask you here, did I? If you take enough joy, sometimes one forgets the silliest things.
People in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death. And they're painting the streets in fucking rainbows.
Bing?
Have you not noticed?
Have you had your joy, Ollie?
Why are you all wearing those ridiculous new masks?
You should get one. They shape your face into a smile. And when you smile, you can't help being happy.
You were kind to me, even when I got confused. I had no one else to turn to.
Oh, Ollie.
We have to tell people. They need to know the truth.
No, Ollie. People do not need to know the truth. Truth is the enemy of happiness. Isn't that the decision we all made?
Oh, but you know the truth, don't you? There's not a thing I can tell you that you don't already know. Is there?
No. It's better not to know. You, of all people, should understand that.
I'm truly sorry about this, Miss Bing.
Help! There's a downer in my...
Which Oliver improvises.
Is this some sort of silly prank?
When I left the village, I thought you people knew what you were doing. Turns out, well, I've been keeping to myself.
I have a pillbox in my kitchen.
No.
Would you mind terribly bringing me my
No,
joy?
I'm not bringing you nothing.
Oh, no. I can't.
Please, Ollie. You were never cruel.
I'm a soldier, Mom. They teach you to be cruel. I need to see the executive committee.
They won't listen. You'll only upset them, and then they'll take more joy and forget. They don't want the whole truth. No one wants the whole truth.
You know what, Miss Bing? I'll come back. I'll come back when you're in your right mind.
No! You can't, please. I'll take you to the executive committee. I'll walk you there. Anything, just please. Give me my joy! I need my joy. Why won't you give me my joy?
Sure, I'll go get it for you right away. Now, where would the
Which Oliver does the first thing that pops into his head. It's a different title. Oliver had never been one of those people, like ministers in the general, who could talk to anyone about anything and sound fascinated. So he ought to have guessed that this conversation with Miss Victoria was going to go badly. But it was not really his fault. Their conversation went badly because Miss Victoria was off her head. Indeed, none of the regular people of Wellington Wells was in his right mind. Many of them had not seen the insides of their right mind since 1952. It was the year everyone decided that everyone had to take joy every day. Joy did not really make the Wellies happy, as far as Oliver knew. It made them forget a wee bit, and that made them a wee bit less sad. Oliver suspected that they had not really forgotten all the sad things, they were only pretending. And the thing that scared the Wellies most was someone would not play the pretending game. Because if one person stopped playing, it was as if he had taken his ball and gone home, and no one could play the game at all anymore. When Oliver came to see Miss Victoria, oh best beloved, she did not want to hear about any sort of fake tanks. She shouted that Oliver was not playing pretend, and she attempted to run away. That made Oliver very embarrassed. He needed to talk to Miss Victoria, but if she ran away, it would be very hard to talk to her. So he did the first thing that came into his head. He did the only thing, which was a kidnapping. When Oliver was a child, he had read of Robert Louis Stevenson's Kidnapped, and he had decided to grow up to be a pirate. But now that he was behaving piratically, with an actual proper lady thrown over his shoulder like a screaming sack of potatoes, he did not like it at all. He felt far too much like he had when he had lived in the village many years ago, and the bad man began to appear on every television screen. But needs must when the devil drives. And so, piratically, Oliver tied Miss Victoria to a chair and carried her off to be a captive in a side room of her own house.
Stash her joy.
I'm afraid joy is after my time.
go. She certainly hates to be off her joy, doesn't she?
You're not going to give it to her.
I don't want the rusty shovel. Evaporated milk.
So, she's bit of sugar makes everything better.
Maid outfit. Yeah, wear that. I can attend to madame. Where is the house to answer the door? Live birth whistle. There's nothing wrong with your bloody office except that it is too small to hold your inflated ego. You seem to think if you do a terrible job and gossip about me, don't think I didn't hear what you said to Deirdre. I'll promote you. And frankly, Arthur's throughput is twice yours and far more accurate. Yes, let's go. You're not in this, Clive. Take another joy.
I don't.
Happy New Year, my dear. Congratulations on your promotion to Executive Council to the Executive Committee. I feel certain this will be one of Wellington Well's happiest years, thanks to all your hard work. Your Happy Face campaign has been a rousing success. Well, remember when you suggested putting joy in the water. You were right after all. I'm proud to call you my daughter. Keep up the good work. Your father, General Bing.
Think she likes him very much.
Letter of transit. See? Cool painting. Rajasthan Central Prison. My darling Victoria. 1932. Damn, how old is she? I'm sure your father has told you his version of why I've been sent away. Please know that I love you and never intended to leave you. I hope that someday you will understand that I was doing my own duty, just as he does his. India cannot remain under British rule any longer. Surely even he can see that. I fear for your future if it takes you back to England. I was there for boarding school, and for all they give you your rank at table, and seat you as is proper for the daughter of a Maharaja. When they look at you, they see a wog. You won't be half English. In England, you will always be a wog, no matter how hard you work to imitate their ways. I'm writing to your grandfather, asking him to take you in when your father goes back to England. Okay, so she was a child here. I did not mean to shout at you when you called his palace backwards, for not having electric fans. He was thinking about politics. Please be a good girl and make up with His Highness your grandfather. I suspect you will disregard my advice, as it comes from prison. Your father must seem like the much smarter parent right now. But someday you will know all the things that I know. I hope you'll understand who you are and what your true duty is before it is too late. Your loving Mummy. Letter from Bing's wife. Dear Pinky, or should I call you Colonel Bing now? Okay. I'm sure you will say that having me arrested was your duty, but duty to whom? Does not your own family command your loyalty? I thought you were different, but you are like other Englishmen. How very convenient for you to be done of your Indian wife before you sail home. Once you were dazzled by my father's balance and connections, without which you might still be a junior officer. But when your orders came for England, you began to see me with different, more critical eyes, didn't you? Or perhaps you found out that I contacted a solicitor. Divorce is rather scandalous among the officers set. Perhaps you worried it would harm your career. Oh, but now that you've made the great sacrifice of arresting your own wife, you might even get promoted to general for your patriotism. Bravo, Pinky. Bravo. You English do go for that duty above all tosh. You may fool others with it, but I will always know exactly who you are. Perhaps that is the true reason you can no longer bear to meet my eyes. I no longer know how to sign off on a letter to you. Neither love nor yours seem appropriate anymore. Lily. P.S. I've asked my father to take Victoria when you sail for England. Don't pretend you object. You've undoubtedly been trying to think of a face-saving reason to leave her behind. But with her being the half-Indian daughter of a revolutionary, how very inconvenient that would be for you back home. It's, Mom? Assuming. Dearest V, by the time you read this, I'll be gone. Leaving you is the hardest part of what I have to do. You were right about my being off Joy. The others were easy to fool, but you, of course, were always so attuned to my moods. I'm sorry for saying you were just imagining it, but I did so to protect you. You must know by now my true feelings for you, though I suspect they are not reciprocated. Please don't come looking for me. We both know that your sense of duty is all at the core of your being. I will always remain your true friend, even though our paths must now diverge. Yours truly, Prue. Prudence. Okay. I'm assuming they were a bit more than friends, maybe? Okay. No, that was what I was, okay. Oh, don't do that, don't do that. Go away. This one's still jammed, right?
This is what you were looking for, wasn't it? I'm afraid I can't let you have it.
Why the fuck are you doing this? You evil downer bastard! I am gonna kill you! I am going to kill you!
Sorry, I need my words to stick in your head instead of flying right out the other ear.
I've got to answer the blower. People depend on my decisions.
She's got her own pneumatic. I better answer it. Who the hell is Clive Birthwhistle?
That man's Clive. As Arthur's office is now vacant, I do hope you will see your way to letting me have it. We all saw how he behaved at Deirdre's birthday party. He's probably gone on holiday by now. I hope you will not keep his office vacant, as you did Prudence's. Not that I'm questioning your authority. I know you and Prudence were so fond of each other. I'm merely concerned that Prime Office is going to waste. Surely someone as efficiency-minded as yourself can see that. Clive. P.S. Arthur was only senior to me because I made a lateral transfer from the Bureau of Civic Happiness. His office should have been mine.
You should find out if she likes him or not. You can't trust her, of course. Maybe there's a letter or something somewhere.
They're going to need an answer right away. You don't know how critical my answers are.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna send the answer. What's wrong? Why do you look like that? Response to Clive? I have the response to Clive. God. Type it out, okay.
Dear Mr. Birthwhistle, thank you so much for your suggestion. May I suggest you spend a little more time pondering your work and less time pondering where you do it?
That sounds like her, all right.
Off you go.
This is all some clever joke, isn't it? It's terribly funny, Ollie. Let's just call this a prank, and you can untie me now. Please.
Well,
That's my regular off-site
I'm
executive
already-
committee meeting. Won't they be surprised to find you've tied me up? What unconvincing lie are you going to try to fob them off with?
You better answer it.
What do I say?
Tell them you're the general and the meeting's been postponed.
Get away!
Hello, it's Beatrice Dalrymple from the Executive Committee.
I'm so sorry. Something's come up. Please come back tomorrow.
Is that General Byng?
Yeah, I haven't got time to chit-chat. We're trying to save the world.
All right. Tomorrow then. Tomorrow.
Bro, those screams in the background.
Hope Miss Big
Those
didn't
my
sneak off while I wasn't looking.
Take the key and lock her up. Lock her up. Lock her
You're gagged.
up.
How the fuck are you?
Take the key and lock her up, my fair lady.
I brought some food.
I made them sing, Ollie, so they wouldn't be afraid. But then they had to get on the train. Do you remember how they screamed?
Aye, I remember. All except my daughter.
Your daughter?
Aye, Margaret. Because she was dead. You've got to eat.
Oh, I'll throw it right back up.
What was it your dad fed you when you were sick and couldn't eat anything else?
Coffee yogurt.
I'll bring some.
Give me my joy! Why won't you give me my joy?
I'll get you that coffee yogurt.
Why won't you give me my joy? Why won't you give me my joy?
All right, coffee yogurt. What is yogurt exactly?
It's fermented milk, like cheese,
Why did you tell me
only
like
it
that? What
doesn't
the fuck?
curdle.
So I just need some old milk and some coffee.
And probably some sugar to make the medicine go down.
Well, that's coffee yogurt a la Starkey. I hope she's not particular.
Everything is quite all right. Sleepy tight, nighty night. Everything's tucked out of sight, my fair lady.
I think you better give her that yogurt.
This is awful. You've ruined it. Oh, Father, why have you forsaken me?
I didn't know what else to do.
Jesus.
Oh, that will be the gardeners. Perhaps you can suggest some lovely colour combinations.
I think you better answer that.
I didn't realize she was quite this popular. So who am I pretending to be?
You could always pretend to be the maid.
Who is it?
It's Brown, the gardener. Could you get Miss Byng?
I'm sorry, she's very busy.
You should have said that she's out.
She's very busy being out.
I'll leave it with you then. Would you, open up, please?
I haven't got time to shave.
Well, wrap something around your face.
And I'm a fat, ugly Scotsman.
Not all maids are thin, pretty, and French.
You've got all the bloody answers, haven't you? Just a minute!
You better make sure she's out of sight.
So, should I stick her in a closet somewhere?
I'm afraid so.
You're gonna see her through the window?
accounting of all the gardening supplies. She can pay me next week. Cheerio.
I'll see that she gets it. There are acts of heroism you never get a medal for, and they're some of the bravest.
I need air. Open the door.
Chill, bro. You were gagged. What the fuck?
Suffocating.
I think you'd better let her out. No, you may
Oh
not
God, those
just
screams are
leave
killing
her
me.
in there for a bit.
I didn't say a word.
Well, that's a good look for you. Suits you. You might want to shave a bit.
Christ almighty, can't these people think for themselves?
You must let me answer my messages. They won't know what to do on their own. I promise.
Whereabouts of Prudence Holmes, eh? Okay. Which Oliver makes yogurt, which Miss Victoria weeps for joy. Our hero was not very experienced in the way of crying women. Indeed, O best beloved, he had once married, only to find out his beloved wife cried every night, for reasons he could never fathom. And so had been a brief marriage, so he did not know how to talk to Miss Victoria, for she would not stop crying, for she wanted nothing in the world so much as her pills of joy, and Oliver could not give them to her, not if he wanted to have that talk. He was going to have to keep her kidnapped a bit longer. That meant he would have to feed her, and she would only eat coffee yogurt. Unfortunately, you could no longer buy any kind of milk in Wellington Wells. All the cows of Wellington Wells had been eaten during the lean years. Still, such a thing as powdered milk existed, and where there was powdered milk, there could be yogurt. Oliver was neither a cook nor a chemist, but he was an expert scrounger. He had found water in the Kalahari Desert, and he had found a pineapple in a trek across the highlands, and he had found a decent English pub in Antwerp. He had faith that if he tried, he could find milk and coffee, and keep Miss Victoria fed. Miss Victoria Bing. From Constable HQ, dear Miss Bing, we are attempting to ascertain the whereabouts of one of your employees, Prudence Holmes. We fear she may have become a downer. Have you seen her at your office or domicile, or received any indication of her whereabouts? We'd like to know when you last spoke to her. Regards, Constable
Miss,
Sigurd.
I won't put in any secret cries for help. I just need to answer.
Who the hell is Prudence Holmes?
You really ought to get out more, Ollie.
She's been gone, right?
All right. I'm afraid she's been gone from the office for some time. Good luck. Why do I feel like off you go?
I was your friend. The only one who was nice to you.
Yeah, that sucks, but you're not nice to me now.
Why would you do this to me?
You tried to rat me out
Have you at least
earlier.
got a cigarette?
They'll kill you, you know.
Whoever told you that?
Last time I managed to dig some out of the rubble, a house collapsed on me. I nearly died.
Give me some joy! I need my joy!
You'll feel better soon. Ish, I think.
Miss Bing? Oh, Miss Bing?
My fucking god, bro.
It's Constable Naismith.
You're busier than a one-legged man at an arse-kicking contest, aren't you?
You won't fool the bobbies. They'll expect their sandwiches.
I think he's getting upset. Ollie, you better talk to him.
I can't gag her. What? Oh.
Oi! You don't belong there! That's it. Keep running.
Do I have to kill him?
Oh, sorry, Constable. Miss Bing is not here.
Well, if you don't mind, Mom, I'll make my own determination as to her localization.
No, Come right in.
Miss Bing? You around?
You better get Miss Bing back to the closet.
The children won't stop screaming.
You have to talk to them. Then they settle down for a bit.
Are you mad?
Aye. We could have saved them, you know. The tanks were made of papier-mâché. Little Artie Hastings tore a hole in one of them.
What could that possibly matter now?
I suppose it doesn't. Except that's just the first lie. Then comes the victory that wasn't, and then the happy pills, and the Simon Says because the kids are all gone. You can paint loaves of bread on the shop windows all you like, but if people don't wake up, we're all going to starve to death.
Please, give me my joy.
Oh, I need you here with me, Mom. Not off in Neverland with Wendy and Peter.
All right. The tanks were papier-mâché. The children didn't have to get on the train. Poor Margaret Worthing didn't have to die.
Nah, she didn't.
We go to City Hall, back entrance. There's a private elevator. The code is 0126.
The date of the victory.
I'll write you a letter of transit.
I have one already.
It won't be enough. People won't face facts. Not until we take their joy. That's what we have to do, Ollie. And when we do that, they'll murder each other in the street.
Then why would you help me?
There hasn't been a baby born in Wellington Wells in 17 years. We don't talk about that.
I'd forgotten that.
She
Let's
was
go
tied.
see the executive committee.
I mean, her legs were tied as well.
Oh! People have to know.
In an hour, you horrible little man. I won't even know you exist.
Crazy. But that works.
You have to find the letters of transit.
I have them already.
Here. Victoria's probably run to the police already.
Then hurry! Find them!
Already have them.
That's the guilty bugger! Right there!
Well, that was
Me?
unexpected.
Be off with you then.
Come on, stop, please. So many of them.
I've got stuff you don't even know you want.
Shut the fuck up. This helps. It doesn't.
Don't make me.
Just have to run. Okay, let's go. I can't, really?
I won't have it, bugger. Fucking hell. Go down here. You think you can defy authority? Oh!
Ow.
None of
That
that
hurts.
around here. Say good night. Give up black, I won't. Smash your face. No more. Give up, and I won't smash your face. In the name of the law. I won't have it.
Lay
Okay.
still, you bastard.
It's that easy.
What have we got here? Lovely day for it.
I'm terribly sorry, sir. The executive committee have decided to close the parade to visitors for the duration.
Duration of what?
They neglected to specify, sir. But I have been specifically informed that it is unrelated to the dispersion of plague. So, you may put your mind at ease in that regard.
Then how the fuck am I supposed to get to the parade, you bell-headed turd?
Perhaps you can dig a tunnel, sir. Good luck.
Fuck's sake! He wasn't helping me anyways.
Aren't there already tunnels?
For the train tracks, oh sure, but there's no way past the hatch on the other side. Believe me, I've tried.
Then how does the Mottling get to the village from the mines on Appleholme?
You're right, there must be tunnels. I've no idea where.
Do I have to spell it out for you?
Dr. Faraday! Oh, yes, she designed
Dr.
the Mottling
Faraday's
flow
usual.
system. Oh, she's got to
Okay.
have the blueprints for the Mottling tunnels.
Bravo, Ollie. One day you won't need me anymore.
Don't you start talking nonsense, lassie. I'll go see Dr. Faraday. So the parade's locked up tighter than a vicar's bumhole.
How the
Lovely.
fuck am I gonna get there? That's not good. How will I get there? It's so far away.
But there's the Mottling tunnels. Dr. Faraday has to have a map. Maybe she'll let me make a copy.
Those screams are still going on? That's insane. Okay, wait a minute, that's not actually that far away. Oh, let's see. I'm a junkie. Nice junkie.
Just give me the book. Huh?
Careful. You know how there's all that joy gas in there? It's going to make you throw up. You better wear a gas mask.
I don't have a gas mask.
You know what joy does to you.
Whoa. Come on, leave already.
You never liked me, did you?
You feeling alright, sir?
Well, I guess we'll meet in hell.
How do I get past this, bro? Do I have to take the joy? Guess I have no choice.
I hope I don't throw up.
Simon Says.
Do not have something like I should have bought whatever.
Step on one lit platform.
Take a flying fuck at the moon. Wait, I didn't say Simon Says. There's no one here but us ravens.
Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Simon Says, step on 2 platforms.
Simon Says, go drown yourself in the river!
Fantastic! You did it. Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Step on 3 lit platforms. I didn't say Simon Says. Now, Simon Says, step on 3 lit platforms.
Back in your ma's fanny, you wank stain!
Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Now, for the last challenge, Simon Says, step on all the lit platforms.
Act tune and match Snell, you bloody charlatan!
Ow.
Wait and ball your head! You're the first wee dick that's ever made me long for the real Jack!
Be sure to enjoy your day.
Oh well.
Right, I'm done fooling around.
How do I get in? Milo. Oh. Holy fuck. Damn.
Our own wee Bannockburn.
Where's your weapon, bro?
You take your joy immediately.
What?
Thank God! We've been cooped up there forever.
Where's Faraday?
Absence makes the heart grow fonder, but there's been an absence of absence, I'm afraid.
James, you don't have to air our dirty laundry to every stranger that passes by.
If you do the wash, we wouldn't have some... Anyway, this is Ollie Starkey.
Who's he when he's at home?
We served together at Ramsgate.
Oh, Ramsgate. Sorry to intrude.
Jealousy doesn't look good on you, Roger.
You wouldn't happen to ken the whereabouts of Dr. Faraday?
Not actually sure. She was always talking about making a portal in the universe. It sounds ridiculous, but Roger says, well, we're a little worried she succeeded.
Don't tell anyone. If she has gone for good, we're out of work.
I was sort of hoping... Well, she designed the Motoline pipes under the city, didn't she?
Oh, yes. That was one of the first things she did on her own, after Mr. Faraday went on holiday.
You're not going down into those tunnels, are you? It's like tangled hair down there. You know, like what's in the shower drain because certain people don't clean it.
I was hoping there might be, blueprints.
There must be, but the place is such a mess and she blew it up. The Bobbies won't even let us downstairs to water the plants.
If
I watered them for you.
Dr. F comes back and they're all dead, we'll never hear the end of it.
Oh, that's too bad.
Ollie, they want you to do it.
Well,
I did it.
Why didn't they... I could water them for you.
Oh, would you? We could try and dig up your plans while you do.
Once again, the heroes of Ramsgate save the nation.
I did that. Oh my god, I did it.
You take your joy immediately. You take your joy immediately.
Whoa. Inventory expansion, okay. Might as well. No. Carrot, I don't want to think about it. What did I want? Yeah, I wanted to craft some... Ollie's grog. Symptom of plague. Interesting.
You take your joy immediately.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
We'll make a gardener of you yet.
You take your joy immediately.
I think we found your blueprints.
Brilliant. Give us a look then.
The thing is, we need someone to pollinate the
Oh my
flowers
God.
down there.
Pollinate? Is your bum out the window?
You can't expect a soldier to know about flowers, James.
But we can't go down there, can we?
It's my bee cannon.
It's her
Bee cannon.
bee cannon.
Well, she made it for me.
I thought you were worried about pollinating the plants.
All right, fine. Here's the bee cannon. You'll love it. It's got cannon in its name.
What am I to do with that?
Just find some bees.
Oh
suck
my
'em
god,
up,
really?
go to
I have to
the
find
flowers,
bees?
Spit them out.
I'll do my best.
But I already had some bees. Fuck.
bees. There's no bloody bees in the village.
You can take your
Ah,
joy.
damn it.
Fuck
It's
me.
back to the garden district, isn't it?
That's what I thought. I would have to find like a... I don't remember where the shelter is here.
Nothing like sitting when you've been walking.
I don't think it's gonna work. Really worked. Oh my god, are you kidding me? What the fuck? Crazy looking house.
You will take your joy immediately.
Where is the...
You will take your joy immediately. joy immediately. You take your joy immediately.
No, my game crashed. Really? Really? It just crashed right now? When it was so close to the thing? Oh my god, bro. Why does it keep crashing? Jesus Christ. I'll be right back. Start up the game and I'll be gone for like 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Well, hopefully it saved, even though I don't think so. Maybe it saved at one point.
That's a relief.
No, it did not save anything. Okay. I think I'm just gonna. Yeah, whatever, bro.
Think you can defy
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
You see right there, bro. You got him. Nice. This way. Hey. Ow.
I see you. You're coming with me. I see you. You're coming with me. That's the one what done it.
The fuck? I'm gonna one of those things?
You're coming with me.
You're going to get thrashed. I hope.
It's not personal. I just hate constable.
You take your
The guilty bugger. Right there.
Oh my god, I made it. Okay. The shelter is apparently right behind me. That's a lot of bobbies.
You take your joy immediately.
No, 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 no. Don't forget, please. Please just forget, bro. I have that thing to makes you forget faster. Just forget, please. Finally. My God.
You're only making it harder on yourself.
You would go a little bit further down.
Unto him that hath, more shall be given.
Where's this? I can talk to them because it's night probably. It's day now. 7 a.m.
Not me, laddie. Her.
Say, you look like a man who knows his way around town. I have a client who likes
What
to
the fuck is happening?
collect things. Very powerful man. He has quite a few employees, but he'd rather they not know about his private interests. Colonel Lawrence has a very special item.
I know
A
that dog.
taxidermied dog.
Wait,
My
so
client
Oliver
is quite anxious to add it to his
stole it?
collection.
Is there anything special about this dog?
Oh, no. It's just a peculiar stuffed dog. There's nothing inside it or nothing. But it's just very important that you deliver it undamaged.
He's lying.
I think you might be right about that.
Of course I'm right about that. Well, look, come back with it and I will make it worth your while.
Bring this to Bobby Catesby. You know where to find him. Everyone knows where to find him.
What's in it?
A pound of flesh. Aren't you glad you asked? Just give it to Bobby and don't ask stupid questions.
Dead man's best friend. Okay, I need to get there. Sorry, I was just printing. What? The fuck is going on?
Give up, and I won't scratch your face.
Finally.
Smells like someone cleaned every surface with mortaline. Good thing I didn't smoke anymore. Now we can come back here from any other hatch, and we don't have to meet any damn English.
I was up all night fretting. I'm joking. I had a fantastic night's sleep. Actually, I can't remember a single thing about last night. That's how I like it. How about you? If you're taking your joy, then you shouldn't have any trouble sleeping. And if you feel some, well, what on earth are you waiting for? Get back on your dose. I think...
So many weapons, holy fuck.
Back on your dose.
I need to sell them. I will upgrade this workbench.
Coming to town.
Okay.
It'd be a regular, wonderful...
Over there, over there. Send the word, send the word. Oh.
It's sort of peaceful down there. You can pretend none of this ever happened.
There are no beds here? Oh, there are.
Off to bed with you.
It's the closest, right? Yep.
Stop.
A misty morning may become a clear day.
Stay where I can see you. No one likes a lurker.
What? Baseball game or something.
Yogi is only Yogi can say it. He says we're ready. We're real happy to be here, and at least we all know that we're going to go home after the game today. That's how excited Yogi was about it.
How do I do this? How do I use this thing? Oh, I can't.
What's got into you, laddie? I used to be the fastest, you know. Then I wanted to be even faster. I got a recipe for it. Don't ask me from whom. Then they took it
Flash?
from me. And you know what? I can't run, even like I used to. It was a crutch. I can see how it'd be hard to run with a crutch. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. Will you run for a bit with me? Till I get the hang of it?
Okay,
At least I
sure.
can outrun you. I mean, look at you. You're not going anywhere fast. And I'll get my confidence back. Thanks for the flattery, laddie.
What? Where did he go? What the fuck? Sorry, what? There he is. Okay, he is pretty fast.
Hi! No hatters!
What the fuck is happening? Wait, why is there so many people here? Want to kill me? Okay, wait. Okay, holy fuck. Jesus Christ, bro. That wasn't good. Holy fuck, bro.
Let this be a lesson to you then. Next time you see those lads, why don't you just run away? Run away? Yes, I could have done that. I should have done that, shouldn't I? Instead of hiding. You've helped me. I've been running around watching people bury things. I've marked it all down. Take this map. You deserve it.
Thank you, whatever, bro. Holy fuck, this is a massacre. Total carnage here. Oliver gets a headache. Oliver develops an unexpected headache. Oliver is a trusting person. At school, the lads had lied to him, and so had teachers. And he had worked for the general through a war and an occupation. And the general lied to the newspaper, and to his men, and to the Germans, and to Oliver. For some reason, he always found it difficult to believe that someone was lying to him. He had never imagined that Miss Victoria, of all people, would stoop so low as to lie to him. Miss Victoria was not the master of her fate, nor the captain of her soul. Joy was. And so she convinced Oliver that she was on his side when she was not. Oliver had never known Miss Victoria to lift up a chair, or indeed anything heavier than a riding crop. He loved to carry the crop in memory of her long-gone polo pony. He certainly had never seen her hit anyone. Her words were weapons enough, though he was not expecting her to hit him over the head with a chair, which was a surprise. Oliver was sad. His head ached from being hit with a chair, but which is something you should never do to people, oh best beloved. But his heart ached more. He had always admired Miss Victoria. She was haughty, but she was dignified. Many of the common people of the town said rude and terrible things behind her back, for they did not know how brave and dignified the Indians are. They only knew the waiters of restaurants, not the brave sepoys of the Indian army. When he had known Miss Victoria, she had never lied to anyone about anything, even when it would have been the practical thing to do. But she pretended to agree with our hero, and then she bashed him on the head with a chair. He woke up with an awful headache. There was no time to ponder the ravages of joy or headaches. Oliver still had to reach the executive committee in its eyrie in the Parade District, and if Miss Pink would not help him, he would have to find another way there. Okay, just this. Force up to 12 swarms. How in the hell do I use it, though? Like, sure, I'm glad it does, but how do I use it? Harvest bees, let's go. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening?
Please don't kill me.
Oh my god, bro, this is so annoying. Hit this lady, please.
Help, please. Please.
Poor bees. They're the only ones around here clever enough to plan for winter, and now they're pretty much fucked.
For Father Nature.
Okay. Where's Bobby? There. Not great for me. Where's the colonel? Also there. Also not great for me because I haven't unlocked this because I'm dumb. Anyway. That case.
Nothing like a nice quiet walk to keep you from going mad, right, Margaret?
We got a downer.
I'm not a downer, bro. Do people like this outfit? No.
We are, haven't we?
It doesn't say that it upsets decent people, so I'm just gonna wear it. Over there. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're real. Hey, ring it.
See what all the fuss was about.
Give up, and I won't smash your face. That's the way I did it.
Ow.
He did it. Them. I know he did. Their hands are all bloody.
Oh, fix you.
That's them. Their hands did it. I know they did.
Right. That cut.
Why would my hands be bloody? I haven't hit anyone. Look at my hands. There's no blood on them. A single drop.
That's the one that did it.
Did what exactly?
Buzz off! Didn't you think that was funny? Crickets. Bloody crickets.
Maybe they found your blueprints by now.
Well, look at that. There's a tunnel, but it's a bit dark. It's under the Uncle Jack fan club. They don't like you very much. Why?
We have a sort of disagreement about whether Uncle Jack's a very fine, funny fellow or a rotten, murdering collaborationist traitor.
So that's why you smash all the televisions. Roger, manners. Have you got an escape plan for after you talk to the executive committee?
Why would I need an escape plan? I'm just going to tell the executive committee what's going on in the village. They're not going to shoot the messenger, are they? Then I'll just go back to my...
home in the train station.
How would I escape, anyway?
Oh, I know. The parade float. It'd be ridiculous, Roger.
What are you talking about?
The Uncle Jack fan club. They bring a giant balloon to the Battle of Flowers parade every year. It's enormous. It's supposed to be his head. Well, that could carry you away to, well, wherever the winds take you.
I
Sounds like a great plan to me.
Anyway, I might as well grab the float. If nothing else, no one will have to look at Jack's head floating across the village on May Day.
You will need quite a lot of helium to fill it.
Oh, I'll jump off that bridge when I get to it.
Look, empty hydrogen tanks.
What am I going to do with empty ones?
The label, DSIR, the Department of Scientific and Industrial Research.
Oh my god, bro.
Well, you know, in Arkwright Labs. In the parade.
You think we can get the deposit back?
They must have full ones there.
Oh, what did I ever do to deserve you, Margaret? All right. I've got a map of the tunnel into the parade. Seems like I need to get in through the Jacobean Club. God, I hate Uncle Jack.
Could it be?
Can you believe that red card? Oh, ridiculous.
Why do these guys hate me so much?
There! That's the one that did it!
Shut the fuck up.
That was rather brutal.
It is what it is. You have to be kidding me. I cannot. I can. Awesome. Yeah, detect me. I don't care.
Careful. You know how there's all that joy gas in there? It's going to make you throw up. You better wear a gas mask. You know what joy does to you.
Who the fuck are those guys, bro? With the red hats on. Why do they want to kill me? I need to want to heal better because I'm healing like garbage. Do I have it already? No. This one. How do I get in? Please. Let me in. fuck, bro. Kept going back. This is not worth it.
Do you hear that?
Let's turn that frown upside down.
Okay.
Lay still, you bastard.
Mind me, please. We're going after the shelter first. Doctor.
Joy. They won't take it. Offer them joy. If they won't take it,
To the left here? What?
Where you going in such an hurry?
Mouldy and dank. Just how I like it.
I will properly dispose of their remains. And what you should definitely not do is properly dispose of their remains. And what you should definitely not do is stand there. Don't want to draw a crowd, and it's not healthy to stare at a dead body. Just leave the body there.
How the hell does all this work? How the hell does all this work?
Oh no.
So that's not how you do it.
I think you should stick to what you know.
From me, Uncle Jack. What's done is done, and it's best if we all move on.
It's a dangerous business. You step onto the tracks, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing whether you might be swept off to.
Okay, out of here. I'm gonna get fucked up by the bobbies, but it's fine. Oh, all good. Apparently. We could go to Colonel Lawrence's house. Since I'm here, might as well. What is this place? Uh-oh. Wait, where's his house? Didn't see nothing.
How's the family?
I can't wait to see how they fix that blood hole.
Lovely day for it.
Did you hear? They've caught Foggy Jack. Isn't that a relief?
Right.
Well, of course there are flies. You left the doors wide open.
In case you hadn't noticed, dear Dad is starting to stink like a pork chop on some
He died?
holiday.
Well, obviously we can't keep him here any longer.
Oh, then perhaps you two would like to arrange the burial with your
died.
half of the inheritance.
I should think those costs would be shared.
Regina and I don't go in for fancy rituals. The man's dead. He won't appreciate the fuss.
Well, the body has got to go.
Surely cremation would be cheaper.
A few pounds cheaper. But we're still stuck with the remnants.
At least an urn doesn't need its diaper changed.
Suppose we just plop him out in the street after sundown. Don't the jubilators take care of these things?
But what if people see us doing it? A war hero and all? I'd hate anyone to think poorly of Ned and me.
We have our reputation to keep up.
I could
The
chuck
man's the
a
only war
banger
hero
in
we've
this.
got. Not scraps to be disposed of.
If you
All of
two
them.
are so set on turning this into a
be fun.
celebration, go ahead. But Ed and I are not paying for your victory party.
I wonder what taxidermy costs.
Not cheaper than burning him, I shouldn't think.
Isn't there a freezer downstairs?
You are not putting our father in there with my pies. I slaved over those.
You know perfectly well how delicious they are. So I'll thank you to show a little respect.
Someone ought to give that man a decent burial.
Oh, Colonel. You have come a very long way from the honours of Ramsgate, have you not? You didn't deserve bairns such as these.
Okay.
What do you think
the
you're
murderer.
doing
Huh?
right there?
You can't hide forever.
Can come out here though.
Get away with this.
Tell the Sandman I said hello.
No. Oh, good God, no. My God, someone's dead.
It's dead. What do you mean?
Oh, no.
Oh, don't struggle, you'll hurt your neck.
She looks familiar, doesn't she? Oh, bloody hell.
The game crashed again. Oh, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind, bro. Why does this keep happening? What if it's just a this game issue or just a my PC issue? But my whole PC freezes up because of this. That's not okay. I'm just gonna hope it's just this game. I don't know how the stream acts up when this happens. I hope it just runs normally. It's just me having issues. I hope that this doesn't happen with other games. Great, just as I managed to sneak into the house. Awesome.
That's a relief.
Where am
He looks familiar, doesn't he? No. Oh, good God, no.
Glad that's sorted. Whatever that was.
Quietly now.
My goodness, someone's died.
Come out and take your medicine.
She looks familiar, doesn't she?
Why do you think he's so anxious to get this ridiculous dog?
I dinna ken. Do you think there's something inside of it?
I do think so. Well, I know exactly what's inside it, but yes, I do think so. This doggy. Hey, wait, can I? Whatever. Okay, let's go bring this to Bobby.
Nothing but blue skies.
Hello there, love.
Oh no. Oh, these guys. It's not good for me.
Don't be
Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Right. My hands are not bloody. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're coming with me.
The killer's right there! Get him!
They've got blood all over them.
No, I don't. Stop lying. Oh, I missed my stop, apparently.
The one with blood on his hands!
Juke all of them. Don't mind me. What the fuck? They're here? Nope.
That's a guilty bugger. Kill him there. You're only making...
Well, I guess we'll meet in hell.
What can I do you for today?
From each according to his ability. Should clear up soon, I think.
Oh, lovely. Lovely.
Whoa. That's a lot. Okay. Spiky something. Don't see anything here though. Oh, spiky suit. All the protection of padded suit, but it also damages your attacker's weapon. Or if you don't have one, damages them. Also, no one will pat you on the shoulder ever again. Or to absorb damage from attacks, damages attackers who attack with punches. Does not come from anywhere. Crazy. Okay. I have a lot of shit to sell you. Like a lot. You seem to have a lot of money to give me. That's all I have? Thought I had more stuff. Well, seems like I don't have that much stuff after all. What do you have to sell? You know what? Why not? After all. No, not that. This one. And I crashed again. Oh my god, bro. What is going on? Like, genuinely, what's happening? I do think it's my device, though. I mean, device. Machine. PC. Whatever you want to call it. I think the GPU is having issues. I think that's the culprit. Probably has to do with I don't know, drivers or something. I don't know. I'll have to figure this out eventually, but for now I'm just gonna assume that it's this game and this game only for some reason, right? If it keeps happening with other games as well, then I'm gonna have to find a way around this, I guess. It's weird because I don't even know what's causing it, but I'm just gonna hope that other people have faced similar issues. The thing is, I have an NVIDIA GPU, which is bad, but it's a GTX 1070. It's an old one, like a very old one, so it should be fully supported by everything, I'm assuming, unless it had some quirks that for some reason are not supported. Okay, I'm right here. Great. Did I manage to get the weapon I got? No, I didn't. I have all those things that I can't sell, apparently. Wait, what?
What's your fancy today?
Apparently I haven't sold you things either. That didn't save. Great, thank you for that. I'll buy this. This. And this. I'll just get this as
That could come in handy.
Okay, let's go here. I have to dig up something here as well. RJ and Sally had to. Yep. There it is. Where's the treasure, though?
Hello there, love. We must catch up sometime. No, those are the nuts.
Right.
The Uncle Jack fan club. I suppose they can't remember what he did during...
I think they remember you.
I suppose I'm not going in the front way.
I bet we can still sneak in back.
Ow, what the fuck?
Nothing but blue...
You can't go in. It's a private club. Toffs and wankers only.
Then who are you?
I'm the fucking cook, ain't I? Don't look at me like that. A girl's got to eat. Look, why don't you just fuck off? You ain't got any honest business in here. From the looks of you, you ain't got any honest business anywhere.
What does that mean?
Daft twats.
I think you can go in now.
I've seen worse weather than this.
I hope the baker comes back from holiday soon.
Goodness. What? What?
Take the job, she says. You never have to suck another cock.
Whoa,
Sorry
what
about
was she saying?
it.
That conflicts with our worldview. However much we might wish to cling to it.
Yes, you've been torturing us all afternoon. What is it? What is it?
Tell us! Tell us!
I have discovered that Uncle Jack's hat is not red. It is blue.
What?
No!
I conducted a careful analysis on my TV screen.
And I suppose television sets have colour now.
Though we see Uncle Jack in black and white, his hat is undoubtedly the same color as his eyes. And since he obviously cannot have red eyes,
We haven't known his hat was red ever since episode 209. Irish potato recipe. Uncle Jack tips his hat and winks and says, I especially like redheads. He's as much as telling us his hat is red.
maybe he's a ginger. Have you thought of that?
No, because in episode 465... taps his head and says, "This old noggin is good as gold." Any intelligent person could deduce I would.
And now it's time for Famous Britons.
How on earth did he get to be Uncle Jack?
Everybody likes him, except you.
Have they forgotten what he did?
People are forgetting a lot of things now.
Oh, I suppose they don't even know what he did to you. But how did they forget who it was on the German radio every night during the occupation? They locked him up after the victory.
People don't talk about the past anymore.
When did they let him out?
You've forgotten things too, you know.
I would not expect you to take it on faith. I also researched the haberdashery history of Wellington Wells. And our jaunty red hats weren't manufactured until 1956. We all know that Uncle Jack's show started in 1952.
You're betraying your ignorance. It was Christmas 1951. The Christmas special.
Oh, that again. The
Is
Christmas
there a
special.
drop?
Patience, Ollie.
You heard his voice. You couldn't be sure it was him.
In either case, Uncle Jack could not have had a red hat because red hats weren't not yet being manufactured.
In fact, in episode 647, A Tale of Two Rats,
I bet it's all up there.
a beaver pelt. So it must have come from
They
America.
don't need a cook. They need a maid.
Where's the bloody parade balloon?
I saw Uncle Jack once. Outside the broadcast tower.
You told us nothing of this.
You could hide the Tsar and all his relations up here, and no one's the wiser.
He wasn't wearing a hat.
There it is.
Time
We're
to
gonna
get the
put
float
that in my
out of
back
here.
pocket.
Ollie!
I said float. What did you think I said?
We didn't come here for the float. We came here to get into the Motoline tunnels.
Awfully chilly. Any fool can see it's red.
How did we gang out of here?
Where did you go?
Oh, there you are. That's not good, is it?
I suppose I have to do everything myself. I should have brought a sweater.
When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
You want me to go up the chimney? Like Santa Claus after he's eaten up all the biscuits?
Didn't you read the plans? There's a secret passage and a hatch.
Have any of you seen Uncle Jack recently? Down, I mean, not on the telly. His broadcasts are terrific as ever, but he hasn't been around his usual haunts. I do hope he is not off his feed. If you've spotted him, do use our minds to let us know. Our credo, I promise upon my honor to be a faithful fan of Uncle Jack, to watch his show every day, and always remember to take my joy. Well, do you know Jack? What is the name of Uncle Jack's cooking show? What did Uncle Jack do during the war? What color is Uncle Jack's hat? Name an Uncle Jack bedtime story that takes place in Wellington, Wales. Bonus. Make an anagram from the words Uncle Jack worthing. Dress code. The sporty red hat must be worn at all times. Exceptions may be made for bathing and haircuts.
Take your joy. Keep calm. Keep calm.
Here comes the aeroplane.
Fire extinguisher.
You're up here.
Right, get that. What is happening? How long is it taking them to kill each other?
It's Ollie's. It's Ollie Starkey. Get him. Look at him. They've got blood all over them. Dog.
Cancel out wherever you are. Shoot.
That was
Okay.
rather.
So that's who these red-hatted people are. Uncle Jack people. Now, where's that fire extinguisher? Bad. Hmm. Where's the fire extinguisher? Right.
I knew there was a hatch here. I hope it really does go to the tunnel to Appleholm.
Lovely.
We haven't been in the parade in a while, have we, Margaret? I hope the executive committee listens. I hope they're willing to tell people the truth.
They won't.
Don't forget to get some hydrogen for your float, in case it doesn't go well in the broadcast tower.
I hope you're wrong, Margaret.
Oh, I'm here. Interesting.
No one seems to live here anymore. Might be a good place to camp out.
Could sleep a bit.
Remember, we're always safe in the dark. What happened here?
What?
You better stay away.
Big questions. Here.
They're just mannequins.
For God, for Harry and St. George.
But I'm actually gonna switch my weapon because I bought that cool one. So hell yeah.
Lucky I don't believe in ghosts.
at all the pretty clothes. What are you doing in my playhouse?
Margaret. It was raining.
Your legs are all wet.
They shot you. You ran and they shot you.
You're still drunk.
Are you gonna haunt me?
Do you want me to go away?
No, please don't.
I think you're sitting on Helga.
Sorry, Helga.
I almost finished her.
Okay.
She's ever
I think
so
it's
upset about her rape
gonna go on a bit
She
longer.
likes everything to be
I've
just
already
so.
been streaming for almost 4 hours.
Could you
I'm gonna
finish
call
her
it
for
a
me?
day here. I'm gonna finish this up tomorrow. And
If only they were all like you.
yeah. Finish this up tomorrow. Hopefully with less crashes. And then hopefully it's the end of it. They do want to move on to something else. So, yeah. Thanks for joining. Sorry for all the technical issues. I'm hoping that switching to a different game will resolve them. If not, then I hope I'll find a solution when the time comes. Okay, take care. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.